This is your boy. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Bob Rock, and this is the B Rock RC Show, a live podcast for the drifters by a drifter. Hope all you guys are doing well. We're back on Monday again with a brand new episode. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy the episode with me today. I've got quite a few interesting bits for everybody, and let's see how it goes. So we're just gonna wait a little bit and get a few more viewers in, and then we are going to hit it. Yeah, sorry, I'm just sending a quick message out, and then we're gonna start this awesome episode today. Yay! What's happening, Perry? What's happening, Rob? So good to meet you. So good that you guys are back. Okay, I'm just informing my peeps that I am now busy, so please do not disturb me. So give me 1 minute. I'm live now. Sorry, but y'all gonna have to wait for this. And now, you and reading. All right. Okay, we are back. So thank you once again for joining in. Please could I ask that you like and share the live stream so we can get more and more people joining in. Actually, I'm gonna also do that very quickly, and let's see if we can get more people to join in. So on today's episode, before I begin with everything, let's see, I'm trying to get some better lighting here. How's that? I think that's a bit better. What do you guys think? Is that okay? There we go. You can see my face now. Glasses off or glasses on? Okay, let me know. Okay, guys. So, like I was saying, before I begin with today's episode, I gotta give a massive shout out to my boy Rob Nick. Now let me tell you something about Rob Nick. This guy has a heart of gold. He is a straight shooter and he tells it like it is. He pulls no punches and he's just straight up. If he doesn't like something or if something ain't right, he will let you know. He will tell you straight up, you know what, dude, I love you, but and then he'll just lay it on you. And the point I'm trying to make is that get you a Rob Nick. Get you a person like that who's going to be by you and by your side and tell it like it is, and still remaining there no matter what. So, thank you, Rob, for giving me all your advice and your love from the last time. I know the last after my last week's episode, I was in a bit of I was feeling a little bit down because I felt like I'm not giving you guys a quality show, or rather I dropped my standard of shows from the last time, like previous episodes, how nice I had it looking all pretty and got to show you videos and stuff like that. And the one thing that Rob mentioned was like, dude, we actually don't care. We actually don't care. What we enjoy is just the way you present your show and present what you do. And why is my flag bending the other way? Okay, let me tuck it in there. There we go. No. Trying again. Okay, so Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that and for giving me all those that encouragement. I really, really appreciate it. So I owe you a big pickle. Rob loves pickles. So if any of you guys want to surprise him or want to give him something, send him pickles. He loves pickles. Right, let's get straight into it. So, a lot of you guys would have seen on my profile, I shared a very interesting quote which went along the lines of dumping a whole lot of money in your hobby. It's okay. I'm just giving you the gist of it. You know, it's okay dumping your money into your passion, your hobby. There's nothing wrong with that. Go for it. You don't need anybody's validation for that. And I think, yeah, given our current times that we are going through, it's so important to remember these little things that if there's something that you feel you want to do, then you should by all means go for it. Because right now, one of the biggest things we can do for ourselves is actually maintain our mental health, not just our physical health. Our mental health is equally as important. I think in the previous years we haven't had such a prominent problem of mental health. There could be so many reasons for that. It could be just the way we had all grown up, or the times were like that, where certain things were almost taboo to talk about, and a lot of things were also suppressed. But I think in this time and age where it is the age of technology and a whole lot of things have now opened up, especially things that you don't usually talk about or couldn't talk about. So it's things like mental health, even amongst males now, you know. So I think that investing in your passion and your hobby is so important for your own well-being. Hence, I always try and push to keep this hobby going, especially in my town, in my city. I try and keep RC drifting going because it's a one thing that, and I will say this over and over again, it's a one thing that has brought balance in my life. I had so many things I was doing, so many things. But when I started RC drifting, I found a sense of peace, a sense of balance. I found a whole bunch of friends which I probably never would have found before. So I'm really appreciative of it. And you guys should also don't look down when you're investing in this hobby. Don't look down at it at all. You are investing not in a hobby, but you're also investing in yourself. So just want you to remember that it's okay, and as long as you can maintain your responsibilities, don't shirk your responsibilities, and let it be a sense of peace and balance in your life, you'll be fine. Go for it. Even if it may not be drifting, it may be something else, but let it be your source of peace and balance, and it'll be okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it's not my usual kind of topic that I speak about, but I hope that you guys can understand from my point of view what my intentions are. Okay, so Rob says he calls it slide therapy. The focus and learning and the friendship challenge is a combo of bliss for me. I can absolutely agree and relate to what Robert said. It's definitely, it just calms you down. It relaxes you. Of course, maybe sometimes you would get a little bit frustrated with certain things, but uh, you know, most of the time you actually have a lot of fun, and you go home with a big smile, and that's the best thing you can do for your whole for your whole household. Perry says, it's making me richer by making me poorer. Funny enough, I can actually relate to that as well. I can definitely relate to that. So yeah, guys, I think we all can agree that it's definitely bringing us the right kind of state of mind that we want to be in to get through everything and just to survive, really. Okay, Rob says, only when we have bad servo, gyro, and or remotes we have stress trackside. Oh my god. And when we can't get our tune right, oh my god, yeah, that can be miserable. Absolutely miserable. So you know what happens when I do that is I just leave my chassis one side and I socialize with the guys. I try and help them out, and then eventually my best bud Danny, he'll come and say, okay, wait, what's wrong? No, hold on. How can I drift and you not drift? So let's look at your chassis and we'll fiddle and then we get it right. So, and I think that's that's what's important. Those trackside relationships, you'll be surprised at how much you actually lean on those kinds of relationships without knowing. You actually need those kinds of relationships, just to survive, just for your own mental state of health or healthy state of mind. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I think we've covered that quite nicely about investing. Investing in your hobby equals investing in your passion. So always keep that in mind. It's okay. However, you need to do it in moderation. Don't go beyond your means. Don't put yourself in a compromising position that you're not able to fulfill your responsibilities. Make sure that you take care of your responsibilities first and then invest in your hobby. And that is how you will maintain peace and balance in your homes and in your life. Okay, so Rob said, yes, Perry, it's a side effect of what we call no chill. Yes, 100%. Rob says, I love to make the small inputs and changes to our driver setup, show him what and why I make the change, then watch him drive better. Less is more, one adjustment at the time, tune, test, drive, repeat. That is one of the best pieces of advice you can ever receive in this hobby. Tune, test, drive, repeat. However, change or make one adjustment at a time. Don't go changing front end and back end and everything all at once. Change one thing at a time, get it right, then move on to the next thing. Hey, what's up, Rob? It's the other Rob Sherry. It's nice to see all my guys come in, my Komadi family there, guys from the US, guys from Netherlands. It's so awesome, so awesome. I'm so happy to see you guys all the time. And this tells me that you guys are all safe and well. Well, it's a shame that we only have like 3 viewers, but we're gonna keep it going. Because that's what we do here at the B-Rock RC show. It doesn't matter how many viewers we get now, but we still keep it going. So I always like to check out what's going on in the world of RC drifting, wherever things are going, and whatever's happening out there. So recently I came across a most heartwarming and wonderful post that I just had to share with you guys, and I have covered a similar topic in earlier episodes, and it's all about the ladies of RC drifting. We all know that in RC drifting it's a lot more guys doing it than the girls, and we need to get our ladies involved as well. Yeah, it's a hobby for everybody, for all ages, for all genders, male, female, and everything in between. So it was very very interesting to see a post from somebody that I know and somebody that I follow. Her name is Jasmine. She's out in Arizona, and recently the Super G Drift Arizona region round 5, they had a nice competition. Hey guy, how are you doing? Thank you for joining in. So now you actually came in at the right time, because we're actually talking about the ladies of RC drifting, and getting the ladies into RC drifting, getting more ladies involved. So the person I wanted to give a shout out to and feature a little bit is Jasmine, as I've said a little earlier, competing out in the Arizona region under the Super G Drift series, and she actually took first place in that competition. So yeah, she whooped the guys and she came out first, which is super impressive. Now I know I've seen her compete in one or two other competitions where I watched the live videos, and trust me, this girl's drifting is smooth AF. It is smooth. She's a very good driver, very talented driver, and it's very encouraging and inspiring to see that she actually came out in first place. So well done, Jasmine. Good on you, and we hope and wish you a lot more success with that. And coupled with that, I came across another fantastic group of girls. It's a girls only RC drift group, and they are called the Kawaii Girl Gang Group. Yeah, the Kawaii Girl Gang RC group. So if you're on Instagram, you can check them out. Kawaii, KAWAII gang, Girl Gang .rc. Check it out. They got some nice content out there. And one of the ladies there, she's a cosplayer, big up. She's an animator, and she does a whole lot of graphics and everything. Fantastic person. Very talented. And in the same competition, the round 5 of the Super G Drift Arizona region, she pulled first place in the best body. So, guys, like we got some real genuine competition here. You guys out in the US need to watch out, because the girls are coming for you. They are. And I know this is not RC drifting, but yes, Kai, I will send you. I will send you the handles so you can follow them. Very talented ladies. I've got a couple other good friends of mine who are also into RC drifting and do very well. So these girls are out in the US. Now for my girls out in Europe, I've got to give a massive shout out to my Komoadi family, Jenny and Freya. That's a mom and daughter team there. Also very talented drifters. Very talented drifters. Jenny like whoops me. Oh, she I tried drifting with her at Worlds, and she is just super talented. Then there's Jessica out in Spain, and she's just like, oh man, she blows my mind. She is so good. She's also on Instagram as well. And then there's Sandra. I think she's also out in Spain, but I don't know if she still drifts. I know she does real car reviews, and she drives real cars, and she's also a real drifter. But yeah, let's see what else. There is one or two other girls here, but I can't quite recall. Out in the UK, well, there was Stacy. but I don't know. She helped out. Stacy was the lass who helped out at Worlds 2019 in the tech area together with Jack and Rob. Yeah, so I don't know whether she still drifts. Probably not, because she was like one of the only female drifters by, in the UK. So Rob says we have a few female drifters by us. Oh, that's awesome, man. Please, let me know who they are. I'd love to, uh, ask them a couple of questions and then do a follow-up episode on the ladies of RC drifting. I think it would be pretty cool if we do that. I'm sure they will enjoy they will like a bit of exposure as well. I mean, I'm always giving shout outs and trying to put people on the map. So why not put our ladies on the map? Get more young girls involved in RC drifting. Oh, sweet. Thank you, man. So, and quickly, while we on ladies of RC drifting, there is one girl I need to give a quick shout out to, simply because I'm so impressed with the work that she does in the RC community. She goes by the handle of RC Diva on Facebook. Yeah, so check her out. She actually specializes in RC drag racing, and she's built up an incredible profile and footprint for ladies, and she does a lot of work trying to get more ladies involved. The last competition I saw she had and got like ladies involved, she had like about 40 drivers, all drag racers, and all girls. So that is amazing, and we need, I think, we need to follow and support these ladies of RC and ladies of RC drifting, and show the guys that the ladies are equally talented and in some cases a lot more talented, and they can definitely give the guys a run for their money. So yeah, as Rob says, hashtag RC Drift Girls rock. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely, super talented. So one more time, I want to give a massive shout out to my Kamwadi girls there, Jenny and Freya. Well done, guys. You are the real MVPs at Kamwadi. So that finishes up our little feature on the girls of RC drifting. And if you guys know more ladies, please send us a message so we can give them a shout out, give them some support and some exposure. Perhaps they are also trying to get more ladies involved in RC drifting, and we are here to support everybody. So let's try and get that going there. Now to the more serious bits. And there's one more thing I want to address, but I will do that right at the end of the podcast. But for now, a very interesting and hopefully engaging topic that I would love for you guys to also join in. A little while ago, a few days ago, there was a post on the Worldwide RC Drift group, and either that or it was on the ARC Drift group, RC group, I don't know, some group. But basically the guy was like, so tell me, what is the best chassis, and go. So it's always perplexing when somebody asks me or puts up this question. I always like, think about how do we answer this question? What is the best chassis out there? So I replied to him and I told him, you know what, I gotta be frank. The best chassis out there, or the best rear-wheel drive chassis out there, is simply the one you can afford. that is the best chassis out there. And then if you don't want to go by that advice, um, hey, what's up, Rob? Thank you so much for joining in, man. Really appreciate it. Tandem RC in the house. Big shout out to you guys. I just finished up featuring. I'm sorry. Sorry for the rest of you guys. I will come back to my topic at hand. So, Rob, I just want to give a big shout out to you and Tandem RC. I just finished up talking about the girls of RC drifting, and I gave a massive shout out to Jasmine, who won the round 5 of the Super G Drift series, the Arizona region, as well as I can't remember the girl's name who won the best body, but she's part of the Kawaii Girl Gang RC group. So please send my regards to them and let them know that the B-Rock RC show has given them a massive shout out and massive props to them for doing so well and killing the guys as Jasmine usually does. So Brenna, that's a name. Thank you so much for that. Please make sure you let them know that I gave them a shout out on the show. And once once I post up the show, perhaps you can direct them to the show. And I'd say it's about 10 minutes back, so it's in the 18-minute mark that I start talking about their success. So perhaps you could just direct him to that. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so Rob says that's like asking me what's the best pickle. That's not possible. My palate is different to the other man's. Silly ideology. Can't buy skills. Okay, so what Rob is replying to is the current topic at hand, where a guy posted a question: what is the best chassis? And I was talking about my response, where I said to him, the best chassis is the one that you can afford. And if you don't want to go by that answer, so how do we categorize the best rear-wheel drive chassis? What are the parameters to use to determine what is the best rear-wheel drive chassis? Is it price? Is it quality? Is it availability? Availability of spares, upgrades, tuning, adjustability? All these things. What do we use to determine what is the best rear-wheel drive chassis? And once we define those parameters, who is the person, or who is the committee, or who are the people that's going to get all these chassis together and then assess which one is the best? The truth is, it's never going to happen. The truth is, there's never an actual best chassis. There may be some chassis which are a little bit better than the next in terms of either price or perhaps tuning ability in certain areas specific to a chassis, either in the front end or the rear or whatever. And really, to be honest, it's down to preference. That is the reality. It's actually all down to preference. You get, if you think about it, like the D5, the Sakura D5 has recently been launched. Well, not even that long ago. And I know a lot of people were really skeptical about it because of our experience with the Sakura D4. And we know that the quality of the D4 was a hit and miss, and it was more of a miss than a hit. However, some people managed to make it work. A lot of time and effort and money went into it to make it work really well, and hence people's apprehension for the D5. However, for the few people that did take a chance and say, okay, for that kind of price, it's definitely worth a try, and people were pleasantly surprised at the D5. So how do you determine, does that all of a sudden make it the best rear-wheel drive chassis? No, not in the least bit. I mean, you could throw in thousands of currency at it, and it still may or may not necessarily be the best. But it's all about you, your preference, your driving style. Hence, I always tell people I come across with, especially the new guys I come across with, I try and tell them that, you know what, drive your car as is, understand your car as is, understand the different concepts and the different parts of the car, its functions, how you adjust it, and what does adjusting it do to the performance of the car. Understand it first, and then see how to upgrade it. Then look at what you want to upgrade, because now what's going to happen is that you're not just going to look at what you want, you're going to look at what you need, and that is the most important. It's not about what you want, it's about what you need in order to make the car perform how you want it to perform. So always remember that. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's hear some comments. So Rob says, Rob from Tenmas, he says, we always interview potential customers for 15 minutes. A lot of choices. Yes, I absolutely agree. And with that, I can appreciate that the new guys come onto these groups and they ask the questions. Understandably, it gets frustrating because I ask the same question over and over, but I would rather have them ask those same questions over and over, and then have them make an informed choice, than them going out, buying something, and then coming onto the group and saying, guys, I just got this in, or I just ordered this in, what do I do with it, or how do I upgrade it? I think that's one of the most frustrating questions I've come across. After you buy whatever chassis it is you buy, you come straight onto the group. You haven't touched it as yet, you haven't driven it as yet, but you're already asking, okay, what upgrades can I buy? You see, again, a lot of the new guys have this false notion that upgrades equals immediate upscale. They have the false notion that when you get these upgrades, it automatically means your car is going to be better, it's going to drive better, and all of these lovely fancy things, and it would basically almost drift itself. That couldn't be further from the truth, newbies, and I hope the new guys get to see this part of the video. You need to understand, and I will reiterate it one more time, you need to drive your car as is, understand your car, learn how to drive first before asking those kinds of questions like what kind of upgrades do I need to get. You must first determine what you need for what you want. So I hope you guys will take that little bit of advice when the next time you want to buy a chassis or buy something RC drifting related, and then we can definitely, we always I mean, I myself, I'm always there to help and assist everybody. So you just need to message me anytime, and I'm always there, and I will gladly help you. So that's yeah, it's actually going to be a bit of a short episode today. because I am a little bit tied up with a few other things that I need to get done, and I hope you guys understand. So I didn't want to also disappoint the followers that I do have, and the followers that do look forward to watching the podcast. So I really appreciate you guys for always sticking around and giving me the motivation and the encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing here. So lastly, there's one more thing that I need to address, and I don't know who it was because this person chose to remain anonymous. So if you guys haven't already, please, on Facebook, please go and search RC Drift Memes. Search the page, go and like the page so you can keep up with all the best and the funniest RC drifting related memes, and go and check. You'll see a meme about me. I don't know who it was, but I'm kind of I'm not angry, or I'm not excited. I don't know how to feel about it, but basically the meme was about me rubbing my hands like this. And basically what the meme was saying was that every time there's a really juicy post on the Worldwide RC Drift group, and the comments become lit, so I'm always there saying like, oh, I'm going to use this for my next podcast. Dude, it just happened one time. It was just one time that I said I got to add this to my podcast, and and then the next day I see this meme come up and I shared it. It did make me laugh. I wasn't mad at all, so please don't even sweat it. I was not angry. I was not upset at all. It actually made me laugh, to be honest. So it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. Thank you so much for that, for giving me that little bit of laughter. I really appreciated it. So guys, I'm gonna call it in now. Like I said, I've got a few things I need to get done, so it's all work related, and I didn't want to keep the episode going for too long, and I hope you guys understand that. Also, I just am adjusting with my lights so you can see my face a little bit better. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining in to another episode of the B-Rock RC show. I'm sorry if it wasn't too entertaining for you guys today, but I hope that you will still stick around and join me for next week's episode, where what topics I will talk about is all going to be a surprise. So keep well, stay safe. I want to see more of you guys joining in next week, and I hope you all will have an awesome week ahead, also an incredible weekend of drifting. And please tag me in your events, invite me to your events. I mean, I can't necessarily make the overseas events, but perhaps if you guys live stream it, I can always check it out, and most likely I will feature it on my podcast. So Rob, yeah man, thank you so much for joining in and for sharing the live stream, the podcast. Really appreciate it. I will message you sometime as soon as I get a chance. I will message you just to catch up and find out how things are going on your end of the world. So thank you once again to everybody who's joined in. Really appreciate it. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, make sure you sanitize, use your mask, vaccinate, all of those things. Whatever you need to do to keep you and your family safe, please do that. I want to see you guys back on the podcast again. And you never know, I also, if there's a world competition and everything opens up again, you can be sure that I'm gonna do my absolute best to be there. So take care, guys. Stay safe. Catch you same time next week on the B Rock RC Show. Peace.